Do you feel like your real estate experience is being undervalued? I've been hearing, how am I going to get paid? Far too often. And this concerns me deeply. The question indicates that we are not valuing ourselves correctly. It's time to change this narrative. Today, we are going to be diving into what makes this happen. And more importantly, how do you reclaim your worth back? Hello, my name is Justin. I'm your go-to real estate expert. I'm here to help you showcase the value you bring to the table, and let's make your worth undeniable. So let's first start by understanding why consumers may be devaluing your real estate profession. I'm going to tell you right now, I think this is a myth. I don't think they are devaluing it. I think we've lost confidence. So we want to get our confidence back. But some common misconceptions that I am seeing in here is they don't understand what we do. And that's kind of shame on us. We need to come out there and help explain that. Also, the rise of DIYs, right? The internet tells us everything, quote unquote, right? Wikipedia is a 100% factual tool. These come into some of these challenges that we are facing today. Media, another challenge that we are facing today. But here's the deal. I don't care what any of this stuff is around there. We have the ability to change that conversation, change that perception, really rather correct that perception and demonstrate how invaluable our expertise is. So the first thing we can do is communicate clearly. It is, and often, it is important for us to highlight your unique skills, knowledge, skill sets, and benefits you bring to this transaction. Be explicit about the services you provide and how they make the process smoother and way more efficient. Every interaction you have is the ability to reinforce that value for your customers and show them rather that you're the expert in the area. Next, we need to educate our clients. Education, I'm a big educator. When I sell and help people go through there, I have a moniker. I'm the E-Professor of Real Estate for Realtors. I'm the Professor of Real Estate because that's how I started my business. But I believe that they have the right, well, they do have the right to make their decisions. But the only way they're going to make the decision if they're given all the information and I'm educating them through the process, through the skill sets out there. So please make sure you take the time to explain the processes, the complexities of what's going on in that real estate process. Best way to do that is use examples, case studies, scenarios, and stories. We're going to talk about that here in a little second, but those stories help, right? A story that you've had. But when you educate and your client understands the depth of what we do, they're going to appreciate it more. They're going to understand it more. They're going to respect it more. So make it clear you are the professional guiding them through one of the biggest buying purchases they will do in their life. As I said, we're going to talk about stories. So one of the things I want to make sure you do is have these stories in place. These stories help build a relationship with your client. If they can understand through the lens of someone else or through an experience of someone else what's happening and why it's there, it makes it easier to understand. We're human, right? So stories is how we do a lot of our understanding today, especially as an adult. So one of the things that we need to make sure we are doing in here is explaining through stories. These stories can come from testimonials from your clients, videos. They can highlight specific examples of wins or even really losses, but the wins and how someone helped achieve their goal is going to help them understand what's going on. Visual aids are always good, showing you the before and after of videos you've taken or before and after of the photos of the home and how it's improved and what they need to do and how they need to prep for it is always great. They're more likely to appreciate your expertise when you can help them easily understand what you do. And stories is one of the best ways of doing that. So the next thing you want to do is be transparent. That builds trust. Now, I know for some of us, especially when we're new, that's a challenge. It's a challenge for us because we feel like we don't have enough experience. We don't have enough knowledge. We don't have enough value to give them. But that's just not true, right? You're here because of what your past life is, what your skills are, what you value, what you appreciate. That's where you come into play. And being transparent about who you are, where your motivations are, your clients, and how you're going to help them is going to be awesome for the process. Be open about your process, be open about your fees. You are worth what you charge. And you can do this transparency and after you have had this conversation by having consistent communications. That professionalism will foster that relationship. It'll be foster a trusting relationship. And when your clients trust you, they are more likely to see the value in you, right? Most people that work with us know, like, and trust us. If we can't build that process in our business, it's going to be a challenge. I know every single one of you out here can absolutely build that know, like, trust with your clients, with your customers, with your consumers. You can build that in that world. So work on building that know, like, trust. Trust is essentially the foundation for success in all relationships. Definitely for us. Build it, nurture it, and watch that business grow. Next is technology. I am a technology guy. So yes, I am a big fan of doing the technology in here. And again, as I have said in past videos, podcasts, depending on how you're listening to this, technology is not to be a crutch. It's a tool. John Maxwell tells us all the time, we need to come out there and strengthen our strengths, improve our strengths, and manage our weaknesses. I'm kind of paraphrasing that, but essentially what he says. And what I love for technology is a great way to manage our weaknesses, right? It's not your golden nugget to all woes. It is a solution to let you focus on what you need to do better, right? So modern tools, CRM, virtual tools, digital document signing, your phone. These are all great tools to help build and foster that relationship that you're building. When you get to spend more time walking and working with them and letting the technology do the other things, it makes life so much easier. Technology should always improve the communication, the efficiency, and the relationship of that particular relationship, right? So that's what we want to make sure we're doing in there. So when you can demonstrate how these technologies add value to the experience, show them that not only are you knowledgeable, but also equip the latest tools to serve them better. Last, but definitely not least, inside here, we want to make sure, I want you to make sure you have a growth plan. It's amazing and always a good idea. And I teach goal planning a lot, but one of the best things is to do is have a growth plan. Make sure, as John Maxwell teaches us, that you have growth plans in mind. This does not just happen. It must be intentional. It must develop a growth plan that includes continuous learning, setting ambitious goals, and regularly assessing your process. Now, one of the things that I like for that is a 12-week year. It's a great goal planning process for evaluating. That's consistently having you evaluate yourself, but that's one way of doing it, not the only way. This will not only keep you ahead of the competition, but also reinforce your value to your clients. A growth plan should help you stay focused and committed to improving your skills and expanding your knowledge. Remember, growth is the key to unlocking your full potential. So let's recap in here real quick. Some of the things that we need to do for our business and reinforcing your value is we need to first understand the problem. Second, communicate clearly. Third, educate your clients. Fourth, showcase your success. 5, offer transparency and build trust. 6, leverage technology. And then last but not least, develop a growth plan. I do hope this helps you. I hope this motivates you. This is one of the things that I've been driving to do. I'm hearing so much and so much concern out there. I really felt this is something that had to come out and had to come out now. If you did find this video at all helpful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and share this with other folks. And also in the comments, share your experiences below. I want to hear them. I want to know how I can help you, or we as a community can help you down the road. Let's make sure we achieve that greatness together. And Assurance RN clients truly appreciate our unique skills and knowledge we bring to the table. Remember, you're invaluable. Let's make everyone know. We'll see you in the next video.